She's a very smart, young, beautiful girl.
Tyler Hearn is talking about his daughter, Madison Fields. Around 4 p.m. on February 13th, Fields left the in-town suites in Colerain Township, where her family is staying. Hearn says Fields told her sister she was leaving to meet a boy she met online.
She was supposed to meet a boy named Josh who was 18, is what her sister says.
However, Fields hasn't been seen since.
What have the last 6 days been like for you and your family?
The hardest 6 days of our lives. Nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down.
Not knowing where their daughter Madison is almost more than Tyler and Carrie Hearn can handle as they search to find her.
I'm doing anything and everything to find her. Like, I can't stop looking.
They say Madison was last seen leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue around 4 in the afternoon on Friday, February 13th.
So we have a young lady missing out of Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio, a small town, I guess that's north of Ohio. We're going to get into her story and how she ended up missing. The news messed up, or law enforcement messed up, saying that she's not endangered, but I'm going to tell you why she should be endangered. Stay tuned, Fugitive TV. Welcome to Fugitive TV, where I'm your host, Ray Marcel. We take a look at cases and we take a look at them from a different perspective, because I was once a fugitive on the run from the law myself. I did that for 15 years. I turned myself in. Now I'm running this YouTube channel talking to you guys. I'm a motivational speaker. I own a couple businesses, and I'm trying to motivate the next person that, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. Well, I'd like to take a look at cases, and I like to give a different point of view than maybe what other channels are doing, just because I can see things a little differently, because I was once on the other side of the law. So I kind of know how it works, right? Well, right now, what we're going to do is talk about a missing person out of Ohio, okay? I believe the town is called Colerain, Ohio. So correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I've never heard of it until now. Well, the young lady's name is Madison Fields. Madison Fields is only 16 years old, okay? And she's missing, all right? And the town is north of Cincinnati.
They say Madison was last seen leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue around 4 in the afternoon on Friday, February 13th. The Hearns tell me they were staying there at the time. Tyler says he discovered Madison was messaging an 18-year-old man named Josh on an app called Session and was supposed to meet up with him.
So it's day 9 of her missing, and we're gathered here just to put more flyers out, try to get her face out there more, as much as we can, so somebody will say something.
Dozens of people responded, meeting at the Kroger parking lot off North Bend Road.
We want to hit up as many businesses as we possibly can, right? At this point, we've already kind of searched through Colerain and the Harry Lee area, so we're going to kind of branch out.
Volunteers braving the cold to lend a helping hand and hope that bringing more awareness will help find Madison.
Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, what happened with her, so you guys get the drift and get the story, okay? So they originally had her just as missing, but not endangered. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? So according to Local 12 News, Madison was last seen February 13th at around 4 p.m. in Cincinnati, leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue, okay? So I don't know if you guys know what in-town suites are. In-town suites is pretty much like a budget motel, all right? It's an extended stay place. It's a motel that sometimes will have one big room with a kitchen, or it might even have one big room with a kitchen and also one bedroom, all right? So that's what in-town suites is, and they usually people who usually stay there, they're transitioning from home to home, or they just can't find a place or even get a place, so they can only be in in-town suites. And they charge a weekly rate, anywhere from $200 a week to $400 a week. So the family is staying at an in-town suites. Now, I don't know how many of the family members are staying, but I believe it's Madison, a sister, a father, and a mother. They are all staying at in-town suites, okay? So according to 12 News, Madison was last seen February 13th at 4 p.m. in Cincinnati, leaving the in-town suites on Colerain Avenue. She reportedly left to meet an 18-year-old named Josh, whom she met on Sessions, an encrypted messaging app. Madison's sister said Josh had initially claimed to be 16. So there's this app called Sessions, okay? Sessions is pretty much a texting app or a messaging app that's encrypted to where pretty much if you want to send private messages to somebody without somebody seeing them, you would use this app here, Sessions, okay? Now, as far as I know, unless I'm wrong and they changed the app how it works, you have to be invited to talk to somebody on the app. Far as I know, all right? Meaning you just don't sign up on Sessions and you start talking to this individual. A lot of times, you have to be invited and the person will say, hey, you should start talking to me on this. And then this is where I'm at on Sessions type of thing. Now, I've seen people use this before. I've seen them use this before for other sorts of criminal activity, all right? And this is why Sessions is used pretty much as just for that. Like I said, if you want to keep things secret. So Josh, I'm pretty sure probably was using Sessions maybe first and probably told her to message him using the app. Now, I'm not saying that's what happened, but from my experience, that's the way a lot of these things go. Now, Josh, even if this is his real name, because at first he gave a fake age, he said he was 16. Then to come to find out he's 18. So we don't even know if this is his real name or even if it's real age. He could possibly be older. We don't know. Now, the father said nobody should go through this. It's breaking us down, her father, Tyler, said. Now, Tyler found out that she was talking to this guy named Josh on Sessions. So the family is currently right now putting up missing posters, flyers, trying to look for Madison. Well, the whole thing about the endangered was in question because law enforcement, I guess, at first said that she was missing. It's just a missing flyer, but didn't say she was in danger or anything like that. Even though she supposedly met up with some strange guy named Josh, who's 18, off of the phone, off of an app. They never said she was endangered or anything. They just said missing. So there is a difference when somebody's endangered and missing and just missing. So now supposedly they changed it to she's endangered.
A news release from Colerain police kind of causing confusion over the urgency of the investigation as the family says this teenager could be in some real danger. WLWT News 5's Sean McKinnon live right now with the new video in the investigation. Hi, Sean.
Mike, Cherie, Madison's family and friends worked to spread the word themselves, handing out flyers tonight. They fear she could be in danger. Tonight, Colerain police confirming they don't think that's the case and have not requested an endangered missing child alert through the state.
She could be in danger. It's been a week.
Madison Fields' friends say last Friday at Colerain High School, she spent the whole day in the bathroom, skipping class.
It was just the aura around her. Like, it wasn't Maddie.
She was like sad, but she was also really happy, and it was this weird combination that we hadn't really seen before.
New security video tonight. Friday at 4 p.m., she walked away from an extended stay hotel on Colerain Avenue where her family's been living. No one's heard from her since.
It's green, and this is her most up-to-date number.
Madison's father says she told her younger sister she was meeting an 18-year-old named Josh she connected with on encrypted messaging app Session.
This kid would have contacted somebody she knows, and not one person she really knows has heard from her.
Madison was reported missing Monday to Colerain police. Today, they posted publicly for the first time, calling Madison endangered. An hour later, backtracking, saying she's only considered a missing teen. We called the Ohio Attorney General's office, who said an endangered status has to be requested by Colerain police.
I'm sorry, if any girl, all right, especially around that age, leaves home with a man, they should be automatically considered endangered. They should be in danger. I just did a story, my last video. I just did a story on the girl, her last name is Tarver, okay? Left with somebody, meeting them, the 60-year-old man, and her parents or people came across just certain parts of her body parts in a field. and they're trying to find the rest of her. So that's just an example. So any girl that, like, especially around 16, 15, say actually almost any woman leaving with any strange man they never seen before and nobody's heard from them in a couple days needs to be considered they are in danger, okay? But that's just me. Loved ones have been sharing flyers while businesses on Coleraine Avenue provided security footage from the day Madison vanished, okay? So there is security footage that I'm have showed you guys, or I'm going to show you guys, okay? So you can see her walking away.
Fields told her sister she was leaving to meet a boy she met online.
She was supposed to meet a boy named Josh who was 18.
The footage reportedly showed Madison walking down Coleraine Avenue before heading west toward Harry Lee Lane. We've had word that the flyers have made it all the way to New Richmond, Indiana, Josh Selvich, the father of Madison's boyfriend, said. So Madison does have a boyfriend. So she has a boyfriend, okay? And for some reason, she chose to meet this Josh character. Madison's grandmother, Kathy Owen, said the teen's phone has been off since Friday. So her phone is now off. They want her to know that the family is not mad at her, okay? They just want her to come home safely. So if she left on her own and she's out, let's say as a runaway, they just want her to be home safely. They just want to hear from her. It says, I was under the impression she was at her friend's Lily house, but she didn't go that way. So that's when we first found out something was wrong and we got a hold of the police. Madison was last seen in camouflage pants, a black Champion hoodie, sweatshirt, and black shoes. She left with a black backpack and a white grocery bag. She's described as a white female who weighs 125 pounds with brown hair and green eyes. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is urged to contact Crime Stoppers at 513-352-3040. Okay? So if anybody has any information on her, please contact. And not only that, if you have information on this Josh person, whoever this Josh person is, like I said, I'm wondering if it's even his real name, okay? Contact somebody. My contact's even below, all right? You can get a hold of me. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, all right? Comment the city and state you're watching. I have been taken off. I'm almost at 25,000 subscribers, and I've done all this in the last 8 to 9 months. And if you're returning, hey, you know what to do. Please like, subscribe, and share. As you see, I'm rocking the new Ray Marcel collection merch, okay? The new Ray Marcel collection merch. Even got Ray Marcel on the sleeve. And on the back, it says Fugitive TV. And even on the back of here, it says Fugitive TV, all right? So it's down below or to the side. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to the video. Please look out for yourself. Take care of one another, all right? Watch your surroundings. This is Fugitive TV. Until next time, I'm out.